الرحمن الرحيم.
Allahi wa barakatuhu. Let's learn Arabic from Gateway to Arabic. So I hope you all enjoyed our previous class where we learned about asking a simple question. When you don't know something, you ask Ma hada, what is this? And we also learned about khutut wa ashkal, which means the lines and shapes. So inshallah today we're going to learn about two more new things. I hope you like it. So it's very easy and it's very fun, inshallah. So what are we going to learn today? So today we're going to see how do you say or in Arabic. Two things, two options, and you want to know which option is right, so you have to use or. And what is it called in Arabic? It's called not it is So today inshallah we're going to learn about So we use when you have a choice between two options. Let's take some examples and practice, inshallah. So if you want to say there are two things and we were asking about one object, so how do you say? So if you want to say, is this a circle or a star? So again, is, we know, a or hal, so we have to bring hal, and this we know it is, because this is a muannas, is a feminine noun, so we bring hadihi. So you say hal hadihi najmatun, and this is a circle as well. So how do you say, is this a star? Or means da'iratun. Da'iratun. So is this a star or a circle? So what is this? Where do you see the arrow here? Najmatun. Excellent. So you just have to give an answer. So you just can't say najmatun. You have to say this is a star. So you have to say hadihi najmatun. So we're going to practice some more. So we're going to ask the two shapes here, triangle and heart. So triangle is called musallasun, or three sides, and heart is called qalbun. So we want to say qalbun and musallasun. So they both are masculine. So you want to say hal hadha musallasun am qalbun. Is this a triangle or a heart? So now you have to see the arrow and what does he say? So we have to give an answer. It has to have, first you say this is. So how do you say? This is hadha qalbun is the shape. So hadha qalbun. Excellent. So now we're going to test your knowledge now. So from previous class, so you have to get all the shapes correct. If you don't get it, go and learn previous class and get the shapes. What do you say? So I want you to say what is this or this. So you want to say, is this a moon or a spiral? Hal, what is moon called? Hilalun, crescent shape. And what is a spiral called? It's called lawlabun. Hal hadha hilalun am lawlabun. So what will be your answer? This one. This is a spiral. So what type of noun are you going to get? So you say hadha lawlabun. Excellent. So what is cone called? Do you remember what is a cone called? It's called makhrutun. And what is a prism called? Haramun. So we got to ask a question. So what do you say? Is this? So again see, makhrutun, there is no, there's a ta here, and haramun, and there's a meme, there's no ta marbuta, so they are masculine. So what do you say? Hal hadha haramun am makhrutun. So what do you say? Is this a prism or a cone? So you have to answer this is a cone. So what do you say? Hadha makhrutun. So what do we have here? We have a cylinder and a circle. So what is a cylinder called? Cylinder is called ustuwanatun with a ta marbuta, and a circle is called da'iratun. So now we have to ask a questions. Hal hadhihi ustuwanatun am da'iratun? Remember means or. Is this a cylinder or a circle? So how do you answer? Very good. So it is hadhihi da'iratun. This is a circle. Excellent. Let's go to the next one. This is, remember we said cube and a prism. So cube is called, very good, muka'abun. Remember the shape of Kaaba? It's a cube. So Kaaba tun. So this is muka'abun. And what is the prism called? Mawshurun. So we have to ask a question. Both are masculine. So you say hal hada muka'abun am mawshurun. So what will be your answer? Hada mawshurun. Very good. So now we got to go to square and rectangle. What is a square called? Murabba'un. Very good. Murabba'un. And the rectangle is called mustatilun. Mustatilun. So we have to ask a question using هل هذا مستطيل أم مربع? And what will be your answer? هذا مربع. Now we're going to the line. What is a curved line called? It's a خط منحن. منحن. And what type of line is this? خط متعرج. A wavy line. So now we have to ask a question. هل هذا خط متعرج أم خط منحن? And what will be your answer? هذا خط منحن. Very good. Some more examples before we wrap up this one. Very good. So now we have, what do we have here? So this is a diamond shape. And what is the diamond called? معين. And triangle we did before, مثلث. So let's do quickly. Both the masculine. هل هذا مثلث أم معين? So you have to answer هذا مثلث. Excellent. Very good. So what do we have here? We have an oval shape here. And we have a hexagon. We know oval is called baydawiyun, like an egg shape. And this is called 6 sides, so it's called musaddasun. So هل هذا بيضاوي أم مسدس? What will be your answer? It will be هذا مسدس. Excellent. So that is your segment of practicing So when you have two things, if you want to say is this or that, so you have to use when you have an option between two objects. So let's go to the next part of our class, which is to learn what is that in Arabic. So we learn about this, which is hada for masculine and hadihi for feminine. So now we're going to say if a thing is far from you, so you show, you point and say that, having a masculine and feminine version in Arabic. Let's have a look. So the feminine version is called tilka and the masculine is called dhalika. Dhalika and tilka. Dhalika is for your masculine form and tilka is your feminine form. So ta, remember there's no ta marbuta, there's an open ta, but when you have a ta beginning, so remember that's a hint that is a feminine. Dhalika. So it is pronounced as dhalika, but you don't write this alif. So you just write, you take that alif away and you just write dhalika, but you pronounced as dhalika. You got to remember that, inshallah. Okay. So now we want to say that is the moon, which is the masculine. So you say dhalika hilalun. And if it is feminine, like najmatun, so what do you say? Tilka najmatun. So that is a star. Both mean that, but you use dhalika for a masculine noun to point and tilka to point a feminine noun. We're going to do some adjectives here because we're going to use those adjectives to construct our sentences, inshallah. So again, we know even adjectives, they have masculine and feminine form. So are you ready? Are you ready to learn the new adjectives? There we go. Fast. What do you say fast? Sari'un. Sari'un. And if it is a feminine thing which is running fast, we say sari'atun. Sari'atun. All you got to do is, for a masculine form, add a ta marbuta and give a fatha to the word before it. Bati'un means slow. So we have here opposite, so it's easy to remember. So fast is sari'un and slow is bati'un. And what will be a feminine version? It will be bati'atun. Saminun means fat. Saminatun, if you have, or a feminine object. So what is the opposite of fat? Thin. So what is thin? Nahifun. Nahifun. And if it is feminine, it will be nahifatun. Straight. We know straight line means mustaqimun. So straight means mustaqimun and feminine version will be mustaqimatun. So what is the opposite of straight? It is crooked. Crooked we know, like a curve. So it will be munhanin and munhaniyatun. There is a slight difference here. Say munhanin, it's not munhanatun. It will be, because you have kasra, you have to bring a ya here. So it will be munhaniyatun. You have to remember that. Wasi'un, wide or broad. On feminine will be wasi'atun. So what will be narrow? Narrow will be dayiqun. Dayiqun is for masculine, and if it is a feminine noun, so we say dayiqatun. Dayiqatun. So you got to remember that, inshallah. High will be murtafi'un. So it is high, and anything which is feminine object, it will be murtafi'atun. Murtafi'atun. Remember, murtafi'un, murtafi'atun. What will be low? It will be munkhafidun. Munkhafidun. And feminine version will be munkhafidatun. So these are the adjectives which we did. So let's go to some examples. So very quick one. So you want to say this is close to you and that is far from you. So you have to use this for horse and that for what is a tortoise called? Sulahfatun. So you will say this is a fast horse. So you say hada hisanun sari'un. Hisanun sari'un. So you have to bring an adjective. So this is a fast horse. And now we're saying that. Tortoise, is it fast or slow? It's slow. So how do we say? And we say sulhafatun. It is a feminine. So you use tilka. So I say tilka sulhafatun bati'atun. Bati'atun. So it's a slow tortoise. So this is a wide scale. What is the scale called? It's called mistaratun. It is feminine. And it is a narrow scale. So what is wide called? Wide is called wasi'un. And it is feminine, it will be wasi'atun. So let's do this sentence. We say hadihi, this is mistaratun wasi'atun watilka. Watilka, and that is mistaratun dayiqatun. So it's called dayiqatun. That is your narrow. So this is how we use zalika and tilka. Zalika for masculine, tilka for feminine noun, and if it is two objects, you will say So if you want to say hal hada thu'banun amdudatun, so is this snake or a worm? So then you have to say hada thu'banun. So this is what we learned today using and pointing things which is far from you. And if it is a masculine noun, you say dhalika. If it is feminine noun, tilka. So you have to write and practice these things, otherwise you keep forgetting. So don't forget to write and practice. I see you again in our next class. Until then, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.